Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Alex Thomas here, back with another video for you guys. I seen on everyone's YouTube channel that the RAD pack has done another RAD 9 challenge. We're doing the 1994 challenge, so basically 9 RAD movies from 1994 that made you or not RAD 9 movies that I picked from 1994. I love when these guys, all the physical media channels and stuff do these challenges, so I love to partake in them and give you guys my RAD 9 or top 10 or top 25, all the different type of stuff of countdowns and stuff that we know from that we want, that we love. So I'm going to give you guys my RAD 9 from 1994. If you guys enjoy videos like this, please hit that like button, subscribe for more. I have some odd choices in here, not odd, but things that when I looked at the year 1994 that was like, wow, that came out that year, I have to put that on the list. So yeah, I'm going to go through everything that I have. If you guys enjoy more videos like this, please hit that like and subscribe for more. And let's get into my RAD 9, you guys. Let's get it. Let's go. As first, I'm starting with an honorable mention. It's actually funny because both of these movies came out in 1994, and I have it in a 2-pack. And of course, that is Dumb and Dumber and The Mask. Particularly The Mask. I love this film. I remember the first time I saw it. Actually, the way Jim Carrey looked in the movie kind of freaked me out when I was a kid. But watching it over the years, especially in my childhood, I began to love this movie. I'll take The Mask over Dumb and Dumber any day, for sure, for sure. So I had to throw this as an honorable mention. So yeah, Dumb and Dumber and The Mask. All right, let's go ahead and go into the countdown now. Obviously, starting off, I'm gonna go with the obvious choices first, and then go into my the stuff that you guys didn't expect. So obviously, it's The Shawshank Redemption. It's a great movie. You know, always toss up whether or not this should have won Best Picture or whatever. But this movie is great. This movie is great. I haven't watched the 4K. Did I watch the 4K? I don't know if I watched the 4K yet. I got it wrapped in a plastic bag, so I don't remember if I watched this or not. But I do enjoy this movie. So of course, Shawshank Redemption is on the list. Pulp Fiction. What can I say? It's a good movie. Like I said, I had to get the 4K for it. I do love the slipcover. After looking at it, I'm like, man, I actually do like the slip. I do like the black and white aesthetic with the red logo. I know a lot of people doesn't like it, but I do actually like the slipcover. It's a great movie. Quentin Tarantino, of course, a lot of collective characters. The cast is stacked in this. It's pretty crazy how many people is actually in this movie, and obviously more he would continue to work with in the future. But yeah, of course, and Pulp Fiction has to be on the list. It's a great movie. All right, now we're gonna go into, you know, I'm gonna go into my bag with this one, and we're going with The Page Master, you guys. Have you guys ever seen this movie? It stars Macaulay Culkin and Christopher Lloyd. It's about a kid who goes to the library, and I guess he's looking for a book, and he gets sucked into this fairy tale book, and he becomes a 2D character, and he goes on this adventure with these other cartoon characters. And it's insane. It's a great movie. I feel like no one talks about this, but this movie is great. I think he did Home Alone before this, but it has a great cast. It has Whoopi Goldberg, Patrick Stewart, Leonard Nimoy, is also in this movie as well, and obviously Christopher Lloyd is in it too. This movie is great, man. More people need to talk about this movie. It's funny because he looks like Harry Potter. But yeah, if you guys have not seen The Page Master, definitely check this movie out. It's a great family film. It does have some scary moments in it, but it's a great children's film for sure. All right, sticking with the theme of children and Disney. Obviously, 1994, I was only 1 year old, but a lot of these movies I did grow up watching, including The Santa Claus, you guys. Come on, you guys. You can't go wrong with Santa Claus. I probably watched this movie around Christmas time, probably 5 to 10 times. I just love this movie. I just love the style of it. Tim Allen is great in this movie. You know, just the way the movie starts is great. And, you know, it really gets you in the Christmas feels, man. It really does. So yeah, had to put the Santa Claus on my RAD 9 for sure. When I saw that came out this year, which I did know it came out in 94, I was like, yes, this has to go on my list for sure. All right, going into another childhood favorite of mine. It's another 2-pack, but obviously it's only one movie that came out in 1994, and of course that is Return of Jafar. I love the first Aladdin, but I actually do really love Return of Jafar. It's the sequel to Aladdin, of course, and of course it's about Jafar returning because if you guys didn't know, obviously he turns into a genie at the end of the movie, but he comes back because someone finds the lamp and rubs the lamp and releases him. And my only critique with Return of Jafar is, of course, the animation style. Clearly, this was a straight-to-video release. It wasn't a theatrical release, so of course that's why it looks the way it does. But I love the movie. I love Return of Jafar. I just think it's a great movie. I don't care what nobody saying. I'm so happy that it has a Blu-ray release. I'm really happy it does. I think when I got this from Disney Movie Club, if I'm not mistaken, either that or something. I forgot how I got this, but yeah, Return of Jafar, one of my favorites. I had to put this on my list for sure. All right, sticking with Disney again. Of course, we have The Lion King, you guys. I mean, look, if you guys can tell, do I love this movie or do I love this movie? I have 3 copies of it. I would have 4 if I had bought the steelbook, because I almost bought the steelbook as well. Of course, I had to get the 4K. This is the first copy I ever owned of The Lion King on Blu-ray. And I'm gonna tell you guys a funny story about this. I really wanted this movie on Blu-ray, right? And I was so thirsty to get it. I think I spent like $30 for this Blu-ray at the exchange because I really wanted it. And of course, it's the Diamond Edition. It didn't even come with a slipcover. But at the time, this is the only way you can get it on Blu-ray. I think at the time. And then, like within a year later, they released the freaking signature edition. And I was so pissed, I was so mad that I spent so much money on this release that they announced a signature collection, which I should have known is Disney. They always re-release their stuff. But this was at a time when they were talking about releasing stuff and putting it inside the vault. Not knowing, of course, they was going to re-release the movie again because they love money. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the live action one was coming out around the same time, if I'm not mistaken. But make the long story short, of course, I rebought it again because, of course, it has a slipcover. And I love this poster art, even though I love this poster art as well. And I love the movie. I love The Lion King, the songs, just the way it looks. It also looks amazing on 4K. Of course, I had to buy the 4K. I think I spent like $5 on this at the exchange. And I was like, yeah, it's time to buy it. It's $5. I have to get it. And I would not get rid of my other versions because I love The Lion King. I love this movie. So, of course, I would not be getting rid of my other versions. I love this poster, too. Just seeing Simba on the front is awesome. But, yeah, I love The Lion King. Of course, it had to go on my RAD 9. It would not be right if I did not put this on my RAD 9. All right, next we got, of course, hi, I'm Forrest Gump. Yeah, this movie is fantastic. Of course, Tom Hanks at his best. Robert Zemeckis directed this movie, and it's fantastic. Of course, the movie is pretty long, but this movie is fantastic. I don't care what nobody say. This movie is fantastic. And I actually don't mind the way the 4K looks. I know people have issues with the 4K, but yeah, I think the movie is fantastic. It is. So yeah, of course, Forrest Gump had to go on my list. Next, we got Speed. You want to talk about an amazing action flick? Speed is a fantastic action flick. Keanu Reeves at his best. Sandra Bullock at the point when she was just starting out, and a non-stop thrill ride, man. Non-stop thrill ride. Great comedy when it needed. Practical effects, just straight practical explosions. Oh my God, this movie is great. Now I want to watch it now. Now that I'm talking about, I want to watch this movie now. So yeah, of course I had to put Speed on the list. It only makes sense. It's a great action flick. And rounding out my RAD 9, of course, we have True Lies. It would not be right if I did not put True Lies on my RAD 9. I'm so happy it finally got a Blu-ray and a 4K release. If I'm not mistaken, you guys can now get it. It's not sold out. If I'm not mistaken, get it on Amazon. I think it's on Target and no Walmart. I think it's not sold out. You guys can buy it now. It's not a print. And I do like the way the 4K looks. I did a 4K review. If you guys want to check that out. And I love this movie. I love this movie. James Cameron, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jamie Lee Curtis. You got Tom Arnold in this. A fantastic action movie, great comedy as well. And this movie is a banger. It really is. If you guys have not seen True Lies, definitely check it out. It's definitely worth the watch, and it's definitely worth buying on 4K as well. So that's the end of my RAD 9. All right, you guys, that's my RAD 9. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Shout out to the RAD Brad. Shout out to the RAD Pack crew. Shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome. If you guys are new to my channel, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. And I'm out on this one, you guys. Peace out.